Good morning, everyone. It's Katie with Better, Smarter, Stronger. Stopping while I'm out on my morning walk because I've just been thinking about a lot of things and wanted to share them with you. What I've been thinking about is conversations and how sometimes conversations with people that are maybe not exactly in agreement with us can get heated with an intent to try to convince the other person to change their mind. I don't know about you, but when someone's trying to change my mind, that doesn't go so well. And actually, as I've been doing some of the research on this for my upcoming online course called Healing the Divide, it turns out that humans are hardwired to fight and defend themselves when their opinions or beliefs are being questioned, the same as humans would fight against a mountain lion attack. That's really telling. I'm sure you've all experienced it. We want to defend our own beliefs and opinions, and if we are trying to talk to someone, you can see them doing the same. What I've been learning on this as I do the research, there's so much I didn't know. There's so many better ways and approaches to talk with someone. So it starts with listening. Not listening to wait for your turn to talk, but listening to really try to hear and understand what the other person's saying. And that kind of active listening even requires us to say things like, tell me more. What's the feeling behind that? There must be a story. I'd love to hear the story, or how you came to that conclusion. So really probing. And I know for me, when someone has talked to me in that way, and I have a chance to really explain what's in my heart and what I hold deeply, at the end of that conversation, I feel better understood. And I'm guessing that if you've had something similar happen, you probably felt the same. And being understood, or feeling like you've been well understood, is huge. Then our defenses go down, and we don't feel like we have to defend ourselves. Then we're more open to the other person. The other thing that we in our country for sure tend to do is turn the people that have the different beliefs than us into the other, and that becomes dehumanizing. And when we dehumanize, then that sets it up again for not having a good, productive conversation. So I hope you'll join me on this learning process, on this path to learning more about how to have better conversations. I can say for myself already, and practicing these, not just with family or friends who have different political beliefs or whatever, or religious beliefs, but even in my own personal relationships. If there's a topic that we disagree on, when we can approach it and try to really listen and understand what the other person's trying to say or what's in their heart, it makes for a better conversation, and we can usually reach a mutually acceptable or kind of a compromise without trying to make the other person feel bad. And that's huge. That makes our personal relationships get stronger as well. So I hope you'll join me starting next Thursday, October 8th. It's the 8th, the 15th, and the 22nd, 3 Thursdays in a row, 7 o'clock Central Time. We've got 3 amazing guest speakers who are each going to cover a different topic, and we're going to learn a whole lot about how to shift our mindset around this and learn some really practical skills so that we become better participants in conversations, better listeners, really, because that's the number one thing. And then after that, we have resources so that you can go out and practice. And sometimes, as you know, practicing with somebody who's not who you aren't in a close relationship with, maybe a stranger, it makes it a little bit easier to practice those skills. You don't come to that conversation with preconceived ideas. So there's lots of great organizations out there that are doing that kind of work, bringing people together from different thoughts and beliefs, and having and allowing them to have conversations and get to know each other better. So join me for that, and I look forward to seeing you there. Thanks.